I've saved 33.6 hours.
Wow.
You got yourself 4 business days back there just with using the app.
Yeah, exactly.
Holy crap, that's unbelievable.
Welcome to the 25 AI Tools of Christmas, where two founders explore how real people are using AI in their actual workflows. I'm Kelly, your human narrator. This isn't a typical tutorial. It's a learning experience. Today's featured tool is Wispr Flow. If you still type with 2 fingers, this one's for you. Let's meet Kyle.
I'm Kyle from Atlanta originally. I lived in LA, lived in New York, back to Atlanta. Spent 25 years in the agency world, and then as of last year, started building Stacklist.
Back to the featured tool, Wispr Flow. It's a voice-to-text tool that turns your spoken words into clean, accurate text in real time, so your ideas can hit the page as fast as you can think of them. Now let's dive into the moments that helped us understand the value of this tool and why it might matter to you.
Flow is an app that you use to essentially dictate and use your voice to create text and put that anywhere in your computer or on your phone. What I mean by that, think about any time that on your phone that you typically are typing on your keyboard, or when you're on your computer and you have to type out a note or a document or an email, you can sort of replace that by just talking to Flow, and it will actually create all of that words and put that into wherever it is that you're typing or talking.
Incredible. Currently, we've been using voice memos and then copying the transcript into ChatGPT. So this eliminates that completely. Are you telling me that kids could write their Christmas lists using Flow?
Yeah. Totally. And what's really interesting is that Flow then also does the formatting. So watch if I do a Christmas list. Here's my Christmas list. I want a reindeer, a red wagon, a monster truck, and a guitar. So it knew that that was a list, and it didn't just write one long text. It actually broke it up into a bullet list.
Wow. It would have taken me 4 minutes to type that.
Right now, I have used this for 37 weeks so far, and my average speed of talking, which if you translated that to words per minute typing, would be now 124 words a minute. And it says that I'm in the top 3% of all Flow users, so I must be using it. And I've dictated 121,000 words. This is actually an interesting question. If I take these stats and I move this over here, I'm going to ask ChatGPT how much time it saved. So I'm going to use Flow to do it. Wow. Looking at my stats and duration of how long I've used Flow, how much time would you say that I have saved if you estimate that I normally probably type 60 words a minute when I use my keyboard? So we're going to look at all of those stats and see if we can come up with a number of how much time I've saved over 37 weeks with the help of ChatGPT.
This will be cool.
All right.
This is
I've
why
dictated 121,000 words. If I normally type 60 words a minute, and with Flow, I type 124 words a minute, I've saved 33.6 hours.
Wow. Time is money.
Almost a full work week. So
Yeah.
if you think about what typically, whether you work for yourself or for someone else, what it normally costs for you to do that work, it's a full work week of savings.
You got yourself 4 business days back there just with using the app. I like how it cleans up your verbiage as well. You know, like you said, if you kind of do a little bit of a brain dump and there's a little bit of fragmented sentences or ands and ums, it cleans it up for you and gives you a polished paragraph or whatever it may be instantly. It's incredible.
Think about a professional like a writer or a lawyer or doctor, somebody who generally has to write or type a lot, that you really could just turn it on, use your shortcut key, and then talk for a while and have it sort of be the first pass editor of having a clean draft that you didn't have to type.
Can you give a few tips to the viewers who might be getting started?
I think using it in areas where you may potentially struggle writing an email. If you just talked and you just kind of got the first draft out, see if that ends up being a really interesting experience that you turn it on, and when you're writing an email or an article or a blog or something that you want to get down, or even just daily notes that you want to remember, is just talk about formatting. Don't worry about ums and ahs. It'll clean all that out. I would also say it is good training for the future. And the reason I say that is because with AI, we will be talking to it using voice a lot. When we think about Siri and Alexa and Google Home, and we think about OpenAI, in the future, we will be talking just like we do human to human, but we will be talking to an apps to help them do things in our life. And this is just good practice without really needing to worry about, am I doing it right?
Great point. That's a great point.
It's just there to help you, make your life easier.
Exactly.
So, is this a tool you could see adding to your day-to-day? Or maybe it's something for a friend or a colleague. Or hey, maybe even that AI Grinch in your life. If this episode helped you have a breakthrough, share it with us in the comments. We'd love to hear it. And don't forget to explore the Define Me Stacklist. It's got every tool in one place, plus a few extra goodies.